Is there anybody here with us that would like to communicate? Did I say Jennings Brower?
Jennings, I'm floating.
Oh yeah? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Oh, this is cool. This is everyone who comes and hangs out with you? Yep.
Oh wow, that's actually really awesome.
That is so cool. I've always wanted something like this because I see Logan Paul does the
wall.
picture,
Yep. With his
podcast.
Impulsive.
He started doing it with his. You got a picture of everybody.
All the shirts, wow.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Ghost Adventures. That's sick.
Goodness gracious.
They're actually my inspiration for doing this stuff.
Done? We're going to sign a tall place because you have 6'12", 6'12", 6'4".
Okay.
You're welcome. It's like on your resume, you know, you gotta add an extra inch.
A couple years of football, you learn.
And you have 6'2". I'm the short guy here. Here we go. So oh my gosh, wow, you went all in, eh?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, cool.
You only get to sign something for the first time once, so you know.
That's very true. Lonnie, you wanna?
Yeah, I won't. Come on now.
Okay, all right. Well then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the.
Would you like to hold a cap? Here we go. All right, team. I can do this. I am ultimate faith.
We're from Fayetteville. Record you.
Little did he know.
Go, Lonnie, go.
Listen to their stories.
Kind of smaller than I thought it'd be.
Is that it? Is that all of it?
I only have one name.
Is that, you just put it?
I don't have a middle name.
Is that just your last name?
You know, you look at those pictures, especially like when they started redoing everything.
Oh, all right.
Put my handle on there.
Well, yeah.
How young you were.
What is up, Brow Rangers? Hope you guys are doing amazing, phenomenal, fantastic. All the words and adjectives that mean good things. Been a minute since I made it up. I'm already getting attacked. I'm kidding. I say these words and I realize maybe not the best things to say here. Haven't made a YouTube video in some time. I figured being at this place here with my buddies is as good as any to get back into the vlogging life. Today, me, Lonnie, Jake the Viking, and our buddy Kyle. We're gonna be spending some time. I won't be as brave to say spending the entire night, but spending some time here at the Conjuring House. We've already met the owners. The owners are super cool. If you notice at any point during this video, I'm not like staring you guys straight into the camera because I'm alert and looking everywhere else like a gazelle at a watering hole saying, hey, what was that? Hey, what was that? So it's gonna be interesting, it's gonna be fun. If you guys have not liked and subscribed yet, I can't promise we're gonna do a ton of ghost tour type things, but I can promise there will always be new, fun, exciting adventures on the Brow Ranger channel. I love you guys, and let's go check the house out.
So this is the baking room. This is so cool. It's the baking room because they got old school
Wow.
high oven. But the parents had turned this into their living room because this door right behind poor soul
Thank you so much.
started opening up on its own.
What does that do?
Basement.
Basement. I
Basement.
want to go in there.
But they turned it into their living room and put their TV up against this so the door would stop opening. So that was pretty creepy, I thought.
Till the door opens and knocks the TV off, and they're like,
Oh
TV.
no!
This is. Did y'all see this?
Yes, I saw this, and they also have the two on the.
Oh.
Wedge board.
Oh, good. They have other dolls here. That's the original's gone, but these two are here.
This is where the English
Solid.
language makes no sense.
That's a blood board.
I'm sorry.
This is a blood board.
Okay.
It's custom made. So when he sanded it down with his bare hand and bled into the wood.
But that's what the Annabelle. That's the actual Annabelle doll. What it looks like.
Yes.
Okay.
The actual Annabelle doll is a 32-inch 1972 Knickerbocker edition Raggedy Ann doll.
And it's the one on the left.
Yes.
Okay.
Woo.
I'm glad they changed it because the one in the movie is a little bit more terrifying.
All these books were left by the previous owner. They were both psychologists.
Oh, wow.
Because I ain't reading half this stuff.
Just want to have a library.
They did. I doubt they read half this.
You'd be surprised.
I would.
There's nothing evil here, like what they experienced back in the 70s. Not to say there couldn't be.
Sure.
I'm just saying that because
Yeah.
you just got to throw that caution out there.
No, I appreciate you saying that.
But at the same time, it's like they're inquisitive. They will interact with you. Just doing what we're doing here, you'll be surprised. Like always be running like a voice recorder or something like that because they will like want to interact with you guys, and you'll be surprised the things that you'll get. So middle bedroom. This is where we get a lot of the activity as far as like the shadows and stuff. If you actually spend time up here, you'll lose track of time. Like you'll think it's been like a half hour, it's actually been 2 hours.
Oh wow.
This is like where we talk about the interdimensional stuff. And
Jennings, maybe you should come up here. You should.
You want to lay in the bed
Because
with me
like
tonight?
you want this to go by quickly, so you could just hang out up here.
That is a good point.
My
Makes a
first 4
solid
hours have
statement.
only been 2 minutes, though. That's also a possibility.
Listen, I'm slowly going with the more conversation we're having. I'm slowly going from, hey, I'll stay with you guys till sunrise to an hour sounds pretty cool. These
I'm only calling
these
one
creeks
Uber.
are enough for me.
I'm feeling pretty okay.
yeah, it's not. I mean, it's
He says I'm malicious.
the one thing about in here though is if you sit here in the dark and you let your eyes get used to the dark, you'll actually start to see shadows moving around you. And what's really neat is it's like a total like lack of absence of light. That's the easiest way to say it. Like if you were to put your hand out, you would actually lose sight of your hand.
Because it's so dark in here.
Yeah. Well, no, when these shadows start to move around you.
Oh.
And you'll start to get what you think is tunnel vision, even though you know you're wide awake.
Yeah.
But they move in on you. But then you know you're not falling asleep because your sense of space is being invaded on. And that's when your sixth sense, like something's watching me, something's not right, something that you're not used to using, because we're apex predators now. But that starts kicking in, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. That's...
We're hanging out
Yeah.
here for sure. This is why.
Where's that go?
Oh, so this was added on?
Whoa!
This is the boarding room.
What does that mean? Before I step in there?
This is where they used to go and give birth.
Oh.
Now, this is where you have to be careful if you stand up because of the nails in the
Oh,
roof.
there's nails sticking out, yeah.
Yeah.
His partnership said, like, no.
All his partners.
What
Seat
happened?
Geek dipped out.
That's a lot of wiener, man.
That's a lot going on.
Wait, is it other guys or is it...
Yeah, is it other guys or...
I thought it was, like, a lot of girls.
Or is it shit? However, I mean, you know,
another
however you decide
one.
to row your boat upstream, go for it.
Another one.
Another one. Watch your head this time.
So here's a well.
Oh, what?
A well?
That chair.
You can see the bottom.
All of this.
And that chair.
What's floating in it?
Bodies.
Let the bodies hit the well. Let the bodies hit the well.
Now, it's potable water, but they tell us not to drink it because we use pesticides and stuff around the property.
Also, it seeps in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's part of that is.
Probably don't want that. You can actually see all the windows as well.
All right, James. At some point,
As
we're
I
gonna have
go-
to lower you down in there.
Yeah. Hey, Jennings, I will give you
Gracious.
$5 to crawl down there and hang out for like 10 minutes.
Just can Jake the Viking come?
You
This
won't
is
believe what happened
wild.
in
It's
the real life
wild the thing
Conjuring
that they
House.
used to have.
I got
All
30
these wooden
staples in my
walls,
head.
dude.
It's like IKEA. But
Just like I
So down in this area,
that actually.
Oh, water as well. Nice.
that's something. If you're feeling
If we're feeling.
manly, this is the area, like if you come down here by yourself,
Nope.
like people usually report getting touched and stuff like that.
You want to read the list of house rules real quick, Lonnie? To us?
Yeah, I got you. So first of all, no alcoholic beverages.
Sure.
No
Pretty straightforward.
seances.
You dive right in.
No crossing over spirits.
Yeah, which usually means don't help them pass on.
To
Let them stay.
no digging on the property. No metal detecting. Ensure the doors close when you go outside.
Yes.
No fireplace or candles. Sheets are on all the beds. Do not steal anything. Don't touch the cameras. No horseplay. And checkout time is 8 a.m. The no seances one second.
That's the second
Never
one.
got
Is
me, though.
first is the worst, second is the best, I guess. All right.
Well,
So we are set up in the main dining room area.
What's up, dude?
Jake's going good.
Jennings, I'm floating.
Are you? Is
Jennings,
that
I
what you're
can't
doing?
stop. Help. Jennings, help. What?
What kind?
Amazing. Amazing.
So in this room, I've seen Corey has showed us videos where books fly off the shelves, and this was the original parent. Get off your phone!
Not on my phone. 911. It's my emergency.
Happy distractions.
Uber, please.
Should we go on night vision?
Nope, I think
Go
the
on
door
night
moved.
vision.
Oh, yep.
Fuck you. What?
I want to say it's gravity, but it was closed for long enough.
It stayed shut for a while.
If it's up, then it's stuck.
Okay. Let's reset. It might have been because the door was shutting.
Okay.
Biggest thing we're gonna do, because we don't like to fake anything. If anything does happen, we will try to debunk it instantly, because that's how you do things.
And my least favorite part of some of these hangouts. So we go lights off in 3, 2, 1.
Is there anyone here with us that would like to make their presence known? We heard we heard there's a particular book you like to knock off the shelf. Maybe even open the doors. I just heard 3 knocks, like a door opening, to my right.
Are there any other
What the
tests?
fuck
You guys
was
want?
that?
What?
Did you hear that?
What was that?
Did you hear the whoa?
Yeah.
That came from over here. You heard
Is
it?
Jennifer out there? His wife?
What did it sound like to you? Because you have the microphone.
Yeah, it sounded like a lady talking.
It's awesome.
That's what it sounded like. Which is why I was like, is she out there?
Open the door.
Fucking Christ.
Is that you still? Okay.
Yeah, I'm shutting the door.
Jake, how do you feel? This is an honest question. When you ask the questions, what goes through your central nervous system?
So it's like a mixture, because it's like it's weird openly like asking a question to nothing,
Or what you
and
feel
you're in
is
front of
nothing.
you're in front of people like just randomly like, if someone's here, can you make a noise? And it's one of those like double. It's like a double-edged sword, because part of you wants something to happen, but the other half of you is like, please don't happen.
Yeah, no, I feel that, dude.
Because like as soon as you start getting stuff, because I've had it where like you ask something and something happens, it's kind of like, okay,
That happened, yeah.
yeah. I don't know. It's one of the, like, I feel weird doing it. You know, like like you do it. Let's wait a second. You do it. AC kicking on.
I thought I heard like some chimes or something.
You do it. Ask some like simple.
Oh God.
So they can knock on the wall or something.
I'm glad I have this light on here.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
If someone is in here with us, would you politely knock on the wall or close the door? We have some of us keeping an eye on the door to see if it moves. A light tap on the wall. Yeah, I'm glad that you usually ask the questions.
It's weird, right?
It is.
It's a weird feeling.
It's almost unsettling a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's micro unsettling. It almost makes you, I don't know, feel a little more personable with being here in the space, because we know we're visitors of the space. So that to me, I feel a little bit better. So Corey earlier was telling us like, hey, there's nothing malicious here. There's nothing evil here. They just want to interact with people, and that's then been their experience. So to me, I was like, okay, we're visiting. We're in their space. Much like if you were to go shark diving, you're in their space. Respect them, and respect will be shared.
Lonnie, you ask next.
Go sit down on the
All
couch.
my questions are disrespectful.
Go sit on the couch.
I don't think we want to ask those disrespectful questions. I don't want to touch this couch. I'll stand here in the middle where the energy's good. I got you.
It's like actually like
He's pulling up his stand-up routine real quick.
believe in it, you know, like
Believe it, just like Naruto.
believe it.
If someone is here, listening, watching, make some kind of noise we haven't heard yet.
That was me. Sorry. That was me being thick.
This is terrible. This is stressful.
It
So
is
bad.
stressful. The waiting is the worst part, dude.
The waiting is pretty intense.
The waiting's
like,
really
the
rough.
Waiting.
What are y'all looking at?
You ask the question and you're kind of like, you're sitting
You
there
don't
waiting.
want to hear. You don't want to hear.
It
You
is.
want to, but you don't. To let anyone who may be here with us, we are nice people. We mean no harm. We just want to simply document the existence of you being here after life, I guess is the best way to put it. So all we ask for, is a slight knock, tap, footsteps, I mean, if you can speak to us, that would be awesome. Maybe tap Jennings on the shoulder. All we ask for is a simple sign.
Did we explain what this house is?
Gracious.
It's the Conjuring House. Like it's the house that started an entire horror franchise. The house.
And people have died here?
People died here, yeah.
How many?
Handful. They found 5. Was it the 5 graves?
The unmarked grave sites.
Unmarked graves in the backyard. And they don't know whose they are because the entire Perrin family so far is accounted for in the family plot. So
Jake just said that people have died here,
Mhm.
and they've also found 5 unmarked graves in the backyard.
right.
Which, to me, sounds like my cue to leave.
Bye, buddy.
Uber's not even here, dude.
They are.
It's there's no one out here.
They're parked up at the front.
There's no car.
Come on.
No, I'm telling you, there's no car. Look, there's no car.
You good?
I heard that weird popping.
So I've made the promise to these guys. I will stay until something happens that creeps me out. I think my creep tolerance is less than these guys, but I want to stay and be a good supportive person. Lonnie was a good friend because I asked him, hey, please don't let me go by myself, so he came with me. So he's done his part in having come and started this journey with us. There was a group that only made it 3 hours or a little bit less. So my goal is to make it to midnight. And then mayhaps, depending on how I'm doing at that point.
And so what it's doing right now is it's scanning different radio frequencies. And the idea is that the spirits can communicate through those radio frequencies. And so now we have to listen very intently to see if we hear anything coming out of the box after we ask questions. Is there anybody here with us that would like to communicate? Did I say Jennings Brower? I swear I heard Jennings Brower. Did you hear it?
Now you mentioned it.
Is there anyone here with us? Can you say hello to us? That was loud. What's your name? How old are you?
That was
16.
radio.
That sounded like 16 though, didn't it? Are you 16? What's your name? It's weird because you can hear it. You can tell it's like a radio station.
Yeah.
That was really weird. How like sometimes you would get something, but then sometimes you could almost tell it was radio.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that? You're a skeptic. What'd you think of that?
I think where it lined up with when you were asking questions, I think it was just, in my opinion, I think it was coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
It's scanning radio stations. I didn't hear anything that didn't sound like a radio station.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't hear anything that was like blatantly, like someone like responding.
But I mean, Corey seems like.
Corey's like full into it.
Yeah, he's like pretty confident in it. So I mean, I don't see why we couldn't just keep trying it.
We can try it. I guess downstairs because he said up here, it's the first floor in here. He gets I think
He said
it's FM,
he said AM downstairs, yeah.
and then basement is AM. Can you come and say hello? That's the first thing we've heard. What?
That didn't sound like radio.
You said what?
So that didn't sound like radio.
If there's someone here, can you shut one of the doors near us or make a tap on the wall to let us know you're here? We would just like to capture proof of your existence. What's going through your head right now? Because you're here.
I'm focusing on being as calm as possible. The thing is, like, when I'm in a place that I feel is safe, like the hotel last night, my mind's racing. Okay. Because I feel like my body's in a safe place. Because I feel from the conversation with Corey today that this is a safe place to do this research, to do this investigation, you could say, in a peaceful manner. I feel a little more calm, but I can also tell that there are parts of me on high alert. Not freaked out, but aware, like very aware, very alert, listening out. So like even if I'm not like staring at the ground because I don't want to see something happen, my ears are still like super focused on possibly hearing something.
And you're always like looking off like,
like I'm glad that you're looking off and that he's got eyes everywhere. Because I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna keep my eyes right between my toes. The stutter comes out when I get nervous.
There's a moment during the spirit box, you might see it when you're watching his bag, where it literally sounds like it comes out Jennings' Brower.
Oh,
But it almost sounded like me, which is worse.
It literally sounded like Jennings' Brower came out of it, and it was kind of just like, wait.
All right, we're gonna move downstairs, guys. Grab some stuff, and we'll be back.
I had it in the living room, and I was walking back to the kitchen, and I saw it picked up. It made the figure right there by the basement door, and I was like, oh, whoa, what's that? And I stood there, and I'm like, trying to recreate it, and I can't. I'm sitting there like playing around, so I see everything, and I was telling them, I was like, there was something just right there, literally. I was like, are you here doing all that? Doing the typical ghost stuff, right? And as I'm standing there, all of a sudden, it pops up on the chair, like it's on his
Where my
back.
backpack is.
And it's like,
It's not where it is. It's like
it looked like it was humping it.
it was going after whatever's in that bag.
And so it had the stick figure there.
Yeah.
And we're sitting here like, because I don't know the camera, so we're just sitting there like, well, why is it doing that now? And then as we're sitting there, it actually comes to the doorway, and then goes to the basement door. And he recorded it. He doesn't want to see it. He wants to see it later.
Because if I see it now, I'll leave. They're showing this guy. They're showing Corey the footage that I have not seen, and I will not want to see until we're like well on the road tomorrow.
You ready to do some more?
You're good, man. Trust me.
You're good. You didn't see any of it. Do you want to see it?
No.
What is it?
It's just like a red.
It's like did you feel it burning or anything?
Mm-mm. No idea.
If you didn't feel it, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I didn't feel anything.
Like, people have been
us.
scratched here, and like, you'll feel
There's a
it.
little bit of irritation right
I
now.
haven't felt anything though.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you're fine then.
let's go do some more. Let's go. You're doing good, bud. You're doing good.
Seriously.
You're doing better than Lonnie. Is somebody here that would like to communicate with us through the spirit box? Say hello. I don't know how I feel. I'm like still excited, but I'm kind of like, it's one of those like where I'm kind of like, okay, are we actually getting something, or is it more of like my brain is manifesting something?
Yeah, right. We're gonna Jenny's gonna order an Uber. We're gonna go have Corey, and I'll show Corey doing the my heart rate jumped like multiplied.
Hey, I'm awake. I'm awake now. That's all I'm saying. I'm awake. I'm officially awake. Like,
we're gonna have Corey do the grounding thing with me and my backpack, which, let's say, in the spirit of the video we're making today, was checked out by something. This was a crazy experience. I don't know if I had it recorded upstairs when I said this, but boys, I'm honored to say I was able to do this with you guys. I was able to say I was able to face a very deep-rooted childhood fear of mine since I was a little kid, for way longer than I thought I was going to be able to, and that was definitely the cherry on top.
okay, hear me out. I'm gonna ask you a serious question now. Okay, since you are officially calling it,
Yes.
would you like to see what we saw?
Yeah, I will see what y'all saw.
In
order for me to go, I will see what we saw.
All right.
Whatever this is likely, it very well could just be a moth. Like, for real. Like a fly or something. Dog. What the fuck? What do we got there, Jake?
It's picking up an anomaly on your book bag, Jennings.
It looks like it may be identifying the chair's legs and stuff. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely the
Alright, hold on.
that's definitely the click over for me.
That's the clip over.
That is the click over for me.
He's like, I'm done.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. I mean, it could be the chair, and then it starts moving, and you're like, no, chairs
Don't move.
Chairs don't do that.
So you're out.
Yeah. Good morning, you guys. It's the next morning. I left right at about midnight. Corey, the owner of the house, was so willing to drive me home because, or not so willing, but he was willing to drive me home because I couldn't find an Uber or a Lyft back. What a time. What a time. What a time. An experience it was. I would say it was eye-opening. Excited to probably call that my first, largest, and last ghost hunt. I don't know if there will be another one. We'll see. But wow, how did you enjoy the time that you were there, Lonnie?
Oh, I didn't. So I left.
And here we go. We're going to be driving back to North Carolina today, hopping on some jet skis tomorrow, which will be a lot of fun. We're going to start the drive back. Brow Rangers, again, if you haven't yet, please make sure you like, subscribe, comment, let us know in the comments what you want to see next time. You'll always see more different new different adventures on this channel here, but I would love some input as some suggestion as to what you'd like to see. This is going to be the first vlog back. Going to get back into it, even if it's just updates once a week, or even just BTS of showing you guys how we film stuff as TikTokers. We love you guys. I'll talk to you all real soon. Thanks for always being part of my journey. As always, if you have school this week, knock your responsibilities out of the park. Study hard so you can get the best grades you possibly can, so you can choose the college or career of your future, whichever comes first. If you have your work this week, knock your work out. You've got this. You can enjoy the weekend, your free time, whatever free time means to you. I love y'all. I'm tired. We better hop on the road. We survived a night of sleeping after staying in a creepy place. Talk to y'all real soon. Deuces.